The man found that the red Ferrari might be made of pure gold, so he used a crowbar to scratch the car body. Now they made a fortune. The pure gold Ferrari is worth at least $400 million, but transporting the Ferrari is a big problem because the car is too big. Besides, they are still on the 50th floor. At this time, they learned that there was a floor under renovation. The glass indoors had not been installed yet. They could only lift the car to that floor. So, they removed the French windows. They let the bearded man lower the overhead rail on the top floor. Then, they hooked the rear of the car with a hook. The two of them pushed the car out together. In this way, the car was suspended in the air. Then, they slowly lowered the car. Soon, the car reached the floor under renovation. However, the security guard at the door woke up and started knocking on the door. In desperation, the two could only slide down along the road. But there was only one person waiting downstairs, and he couldn't hold the car at all. There was no other way, so the two immediately climbed into the car. They tried to shake the car and fling it into the room. At the critical moment, the people downstairs hooked the car with a hook and pulled it in. When they came to the elevator entrance, the bearded man immediately stopped the elevator. Then, they worked together to push the car to the top of the elevator. Suddenly, the elevator started to move. It turned out that the owner and the police had returned. They were going to take the elevator upstairs. Soon, the elevator was about to reach the top of the building. The thieves panicked instantly. Fortunately, there was a wide enough space on the top of the elevator. At this time, the captain notified the person who was in charge and asked him to drive the truck to the pickup port. At this time, the owner had already taken the car. They discovered that the car had been stolen, so he immediately asked the police to block the building. When the police checked the surveillance, they happened to find a truck. At this time, the truck directly broke through the fence and escaped, so the police immediately chased it. It took an hour to stop the truck. However, when they opened the car compartment, they found it was empty. It turned out that they had hidden the car in the swimming pool on the roof during the day. Finally, they dismantled the pure gold Ferrari into various parts and sold these parts to the rich.